Welcome to my channel. This is Sue Johnston here. Now, it has been said that if you want to try out camping, then maybe you could just take a day, go to a provincial park or even a private RV park, stay for the day, and then when you're done, pack up and go home and sleep in your own bed. But the day activities can give you an idea of what it would be like to go camping. So you don't actually have to set up a full tent. But you may find that you carry almost as much stuff except for the tent. Now, I have a little unit called a cozy, which goes over the end of my vehicle, which you'll see later on coming up. We take our cooler bag, we take our picnic bag, we take water, we take toilet paper and bathroom items hidden in the corner there. I take a grass mat in case I need it for who knows what. A couple blankets in case it rains and it's cooler, although we've checked the weather. Well, I'm impressed. We are here, and here's our little map. And we can actually picnic, park right down by the water for the day, and it's like $7.50 Canadian. I'm impressed. That's so cool. It's a lot cheaper than the provincial parks for sure. I didn't ask about camping, like overnight rates and stuff. They have that. And maybe I'll do that on our way out. No. This is our spot. Just exactly what I wanted. By the river. The Grand River. And the covered bridge is down there. Here we are at the Napier Sportz Cove. I call it cozy, and Stanley's gonna make it cozy for us by hammering in the guy wires. What a view. Just what I wanted. To be by the water for the day.
There you are.
Great.
Keep your eyes open when you're out walking outside, because you might trip in the guy wire and then the Honda might collapse.
You want to get out?
Look what's holding up our car.
Oh yeah. Do you want to get out the chairs?
Where does the hammer go to keep it?
On the right side of the purple. That's it.
Now, cheers.
Getting the bag off the chair. It's like trying to help a fat lady get her girdle off.
Yeah. Susie?
Yeah.
The only thing with this, we're going to be walking down there.
I know, we'll have to just watch where we walk when we walk down there.
We don't need to walk down any closer anyway, do
We might not need to.
What I want to make sure that it's clear around the site here.
I put the extra grass mat up there for extra shade. San, there's some over here.
Well, I start with this load, work that way.
Well, if you can get this one, there's only one.
You should check the bottom of your sandals if you're walking up here.
So far, I think I've missed them.
Well, there's a few I walked on or didn't walk on. A few
Canada
already
geese
flattened.
left their mark.
Here's a nice one. Thank you for scooping. Somehow men's jobs they got cleaning cat litter, scooping poop, taking out garbage.
Yeah, thank you. Somebody has to do it, I suppose.
Well, I'm going to get the rest of the setup set up. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, what happens when two people, doesn't have to be seniors, although we are retired. I'm semi-retired, Stanley's retired. But what happens when two people go on a day trip? Sort of a day camping. Well, we end up talking. So I just wanted to share some of Stanley's thoughts with you because he was waxing eloquent, as he would say. And I thought that the comments he had about retirement were very interesting. So I want to share those with you. Stanley, you were sharing some of your thoughts and feelings about what it's like to be retired. You're, what, 3 weeks into retirement now?
Oh, more like 3 months almost.
No,
Yeah.
really? Doesn't seem like that
No,
long.
2
to
months.
me.
2 months. It was the end of April.
So,
2 months.
and then you were saying that you had certain feelings that still cropped up, like.
Yeah, sometimes you just sit like we are now, having a bit of peaceful time and joy and chatting together, and a thought goes through your mind, whoops, I've got a call. Johnny Cake, or I've got to visit so-and-so. Oh, I'm responsible to call my supervisor. And then I realize I'm not. I'm not responsible to anybody. Now let me qualify that. I still feel responsible to a loving and eternal Heavenly Father. And I feel responsible to my wife not to be an idiot, but be kind.
You mean that you don't want to be the idiot, not me being the idiot.
Well, that's the way I said it. So you're responsible to your wife in that you treat her like gold.
There you go.
And so it gets back to, well, I'm sitting here like a lazy slob on a Wednesday at lunchtime, but with a beautiful river flowing by and lawns well cared for at this campsite. So we just took a day trip, and so I still wallow in and out a bit of retirement. The toughest thing with retirement for me was coming to make the decision to do it. Now, it wasn't only my decision, but the supervisors were involved. But I kind of knew that it was coming because I was losing interest.
That's important to know when a person needs to know when they want to retire.
Yeah, I mean, I went on, 6 years past the 65 to retirement. So it wasn't as if I just jumped out quickly. And some people actually are forced to do that. The retirement comes up, end of the line, and that's it. You're out, take your pink slip, and away you go. Mine was not like that, but my leadership gave me some time to really mull it over and then meet with them again. And
So you actually, like most people, we retire at some respect with the government, let's say at 65. But you had like 15 years beyond that, plus a wee bit. Because you're 81, so.
yeah,
So you picked up some part-time work.
the way I look at it is I had lots of time to ponder over and make a decision. But one of the things, well, a number of things held me back for a slow decision. And one is I was getting kind of disinterested in what I was doing. And the other one that makes you hesitate is the company I worked for didn't have a pension plan, which is partly my fault. I should have joined a company years ago that did. So when you look at it, you realize your income's going to be changed. But anyway, if you're really thinking of retiring, you need to retire on the basis of calculation, not on the basis of finances, because finances can come and go. But anyway, I'm glad I did it, and I'm enjoying it. And one of the things too is, what about all the time you have in your hands? Well, some of it's good. I find that if I, like last Monday, I worked half a day at my electrical trade as a consultant and troubleshooter, and it was great. But I found by the end of the, well, it was half a day, I found by the evening when my legs were pretty tired from standing, and so there's always that issue, the physical issue. But overall, so far, it's been a joyous thing. Interestingly enough, it's not in the Holy Book. It's not in the Bible about retirement. So we make our own decisions on that, and
We follow cultural norms.
You just do what you can because your body slows down, you slow down, so you do things that you can do and not worry about what you can't do.
And there we go. Thanks for sharing.
They wave back.
A peaceful lifestyle, I imagine. Nearby is a little Mennonite-run shop, and you got to have cash. They don't have any of the electronic stuff. But it's a great little place to visit for homemade items, craft items, food, lots of homemade food, bread, baked goods. I'll take you inside and show you. Here's a couple of the carriages that we actually saw go by with Mennonites in them. So these are usable, workable vehicles. Some Mennonites don't use any electricity at all. This is the other end of the covered bridge, and it's right by this little shop. One car at a time.